My area of focus is disputes management at the Toronto Dominion Bank in the legal department. I focus mainly on the wholesale bank and the wealth retail space and effectively dealing with securities laws across Canada. I'm not sure that I chose my area of focus as much as it chose me, but I'd like to think that luck is a combination of preparation meets opportunity. And for me, I was always prepared in the securities law space, took the Canadian securities law course, didn't always have an opportunity to practice in that space, but while I was doing other things, met the right people, and eventually the right role came up, and I was able to focus on my area of expertise that I'm in now, and I'm certainly happy to be in this area. So I think what I bring to the role that's really helpful for the bank is a combination of judgment that's informed by years of experience. I also bring a subject matter expertise in the area of securities law. And lastly, I think I bring a desire to constantly learn and improve. And I think that's really effective for any person who wants to be a part of an enterprise like the Toronto Dominion Bank. The most effective team experience that I can think of has to be the no contest settlement that TD Bank entered into in November of 2014 with the Ontario Securities Commission. Probably the second of its kind in Canada. It was a team effort. It involved external counsel at Fasken Martineau. It involved our consultants at Deloitte. We worked internally with the business, corporate governance. We worked hand in hand with compliance and with other legal partners. And so I think we probably met, it felt like hourly, but it was probably daily leading up to that settlement. And since that time in implementing all of the measures that are required as part of that settlement. So I think that really, for me, epitomizes a team experience and a good one. I find working at the Toronto Dominion Bank incredibly meaningful. I think the bank, first or second in North America, depending on your statistics, is an effective change to society in a positive way. We support LGBT. We are moving the dial on diversity and inclusion. We are role models, I think, for other businesses in Canada, and I'm always honored to be a part of that. I feel like a role model when I think about my 9-year-old daughter, and I love how she sees me going to work every day, winning awards like this, achieving everything that I've sought out to achieve in my profession. And I feel like a role model for her, certainly. So my role in disputes management is oftentimes a lagging indicator of what's going on in the world at large, because we're really responsive to issues only once they've come up. We're trying very hard to change that. We want to be ahead of regulatory change. We want to be educating the business about what's coming so that we're prepared and proactive in dealing with the challenges. The volunteer work that I do on the Association of Corporate Counsel Ontario chapter is really strikes me as effective when we put on our yearly securities law conference. And so that's a conference that lasts about a day. The feedback is tremendous. We really focus on what people are learning about today. The fast-paced regulatory environment, just keeping up with the issues is incredibly difficult. And to be able to deliver that in a format for people in a day-long seminar where they can get everything that they need and the networking that they also really require. They're in silos and in-house counsel positions. They need to meet other people. We need to share experiences to get better. And so I get tremendous feedback from that conference that we put on every year. And I hope that we continue to do so each year.